In this video, we will explore how much of a difference an expensive road bike can make. We will look at the features and components that go into a high-end bike to see what makes them so special. And finally, determine whether or not it is worth investing in one for your needs. If you have been riding a bike for a while now and are looking to upgrade, then this article might be just what you need. Let's get started. What is the difference between a cheap and expensive road bike in terms of performance and durability? The main difference between a cheap and expensive road bike in terms of performance is the stiffness of the frame. An entry-level aluminum-framed road bike will be significantly less stiff than its high-end carbon fiber counterpart. This means that when you pedal hard, your energy will not be transferred into the rear wheel as efficiently as it would when you are riding on a stiffer bike. The result of this is that the bike will not accelerate as quickly and you will struggle to increase your speed. You may also notice that when you put all of your weight into the pedals, the cranks tend to flex under pressure, which does not feel very natural. A high-end road bike, on the other hand, will be much stiffer. This means that your energy and power are transferred into the rear wheel more efficiently, which results in better performance and saves you a lot of effort. When climbing even the steepest hills or sprinting to get ahead of your fellow riders, you will not notice that much of a difference in stiffness between a cheaper and more expensive bike. How much does an expensive road bike cost? What are some examples? The price of an expensive road bike can range anywhere between $1,500 and $8,000. Some examples of high-end bikes are the Focus Izalco Max Team Edition retail price $5,999, Orbea Orca M10 competition retail price $6,499, and Raleigh Miletus Team 105 retail price $1,650. How do you choose between a cheap and expensive road bike? If you are looking to invest in a high-end road bike for training or racing, then it is important that you go through the specifications carefully. You should consider the weight, stiffness of the frame, and whether or not you will require a specific geometry. It is also important that you test ride the bike before buying. A lot of stores will allow you to take a bike for a spin to see how it feels while riding on familiar terrain. What type of person is most likely to buy an expensive road bike? More experienced riders who love biking and are not afraid of setting aside a huge sum of money for their equipment need to buy an expensive road bike. These bikes will help you get the most out of your training, increase your speed on the roads, and improve your chances of winning competitions. The durable but lightweight carbon fiber frame is perfectly suited for road travel and races. If you are not sure whether or not you should invest in a high-performance road bike, then we suggest that you go for the cheaper alternative and see if it is right for your needs. Otherwise, this investment might end up sitting unused in your shed. What should you look for when buying a new bike? There are many things that you should consider when choosing a new bike: weight, frame stiffness, geometry, mount, gear ratios, braking systems. These are the main features that you need to take into account. Additionally, you should also focus on the height and size of the handlebar, seat, pedals, and other components that will determine how comfortable your bike is to ride. Tips on how to maintain your bicycle after purchase. 1. Keep your bike clean and properly lubed. 2. Adjust the gears and brakes so that they work smoothly and can be operated without too much effort. 3. Make sure you change the gear oil for proper lubrication of moving parts. 4. Replace worn-out brake pads where necessary. 5. If you remove your saddle, make sure to clean the seat post and then grease it generously. 6. To prolong the life of your tires, make them less rigid at night by removing some air from them. 7. Do not forget to check screws and bolts for tightness regularly, as this is one of the most common causes of accidents. 8. If you are not racing, you can use an old toothbrush to clean your chain and gears after every ride in order to prolong your life. 9. After riding in wet or dusty conditions, make sure you give your bike a good wash. 10. If you have a carbon frame, it is best if you do not let water touch the surface. Those are some of the 10 tips on how to take good care of your bike.